Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 7 of season 3 of Reacher. This is the penultimate episode of the season. Last episode, Reacher's cover has been blown, and now we got to figure out some other way to get somebody on the inside so we can figure out where things are, because after 2 breaches now that have all come under Beck's watch, they have completely changed everything. So whatever information we've found out about anything that's been going on has now been thrown out. So now we have to start over from scratch and get somebody else new. We're heading to LA to bring somebody into this. I think somebody had mentioned in the comments on the previous video that the buyer was located in LA. So maybe somehow we're going to kind of either leverage somebody from their group or hell, maybe even get them on our side somehow. I'm curious to see where that's going to go either way, because we got another wrench thrown into the mix and we got to figure out how to get around it. With that all said, if you want to see the full reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gives you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time goes for actually the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, helps do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. With that, I'll send it away. Let's go ahead and hop into episode 7. Here we go.
This isn't the way to the airport.
I gotta see somebody.
Who?
What are you, a fucking owl? You know your way around Boston so well.
Been to Fenway a few times.
Sox fan?
Yankees.
Fuck you.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just said that to be contrarian, to give her shit.
I'm in my house coat. It's early. Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was passing through and I just wanted to check in.
Just a tall drink of water. Come in.
She's just like,
Any news on my granddaughter?
Whole community's out looking for Teresa day and night.
A relapse like this took her mother, but she didn't have Susan Duffy looking out for her, that's for sure.
well, about that. To be fair, she put her in this situation, but she is going through hell and high water to try to make sure she can undo the hell she just put her in.
As soon as I got up.
The doctor said with food.
Taken with food, I get gas. So?
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. Get your gas.
Our relationship is strictly professional.
Like hell it is. Your Irish is showing.
Your Irish was showing in that alley like last episode.
Lock this one down. She's a good egg.
She just wants me for my body.
I mean, yeah, probably.
You ever seen a face like that?
Are we finally going to see her?
She's beautiful, Miss Daniel.
Is that the first time we saw her? I don't remember having known what she looked like this entire time.
Kid has her troubles, but she'll get through.
I hope so,
She'll
man.
come back to me.
Yes, ma'am. I will bring her home.
Damn, that got to me, man. Holy shit. Oof.
Morning.
What a way to wake up.
You're Miss Neagley.
And you're dead, unless you tell me who ordered the hit, Mr. Costopoulos.
Oh, he was a proxy.
McCabe.
Is that a question? Or you're maybe gonna say Xavier Quinn?
There's only a few people left alive who know that name.
About to be one less unless you tell me where to find your boss.
God damn. Let's go.
Well, your neighbors are asleep. Soon they'll hear a gunshot. My gun's clean, and I've got a program on my laptop that'll make it look like I was at home searching for end tables on Wayfair when you died.
Jesus Christ.
Look, he's not my boss anymore, but I was Quinn's fixer back when he was set up here 5 years ago. Took over a family-run export business, but shit went really pear-shaped.
How?
Wait, so he's...
Threatened to talk to the authorities if Quinn didn't leave him alone, so they all turned up dead.
So this is kind of his routine. God damn. Okay.
And then?
He found another business he could muscle his way in on out in Portland, fucking Maine.
What business?
Bizarre, bizarre.
But if he's hiring out hits, and something's gone wrong again, and that family out in Maine is about to get bodied, just like the one in Chicago.
Lovely.
Gonna shoot me? Right in front of children?
You're lucky.
No.
she's...
Next time you want to kill me, send more guys.
I did think she was going to Batman him for a second after she clocked him. He was going to turn around. She was going to be gone.
Car, clothes, firepower, all right out of the drug kingpin handbook.
Yep.
You know, as you do. There's the seminar. They meet monthly, exchange ideas, get on the right page, see what's in this year.
Do you have any more tapes?
Some, but it's worth next to nothing.
I saw you looking there, Reacher. I saw you giving some glances.
He keeps a tight routine. Takes lunch at the same upscale douchey bar.
Those with plenty of bodyguards.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make that bigger?
That's what she said.
Oh, I like you, Duffy.
Right there.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That means we got him.
What is it? Fuck you.
Your contacts game?
Good to go.
I can't wait to see Darian's face when we lay it all out for that prick.
Oh, they're so banging before they leave this hotel.
My ex was a piece of work. So's my cousin Rhonda.
If he cheated on you, he's an idiot.
For real, chances we have good news for Mrs. Daniel?
If everything goes according to plan tomorrow, our odds of success go from 0 to 25%.
That's a pretty large improvement.
Okay, but odds of success for what? Finding Teresa or taking out Quinn?
Yes.
Teresa won't take a backseat to Quinn. You have my word.
Aww.
Change your mind?
You did.
Aww.
Seeing what your priorities are. You're selfless. You have integrity. So if Teresa's important to you, she's important to me.
Well, dude, you are so laid right now.
Hopefully that makes you feel better about the odds.
You really want to make me feel better?
Holy fuck.
I got an idea.
I thought you said we couldn't do this again.
That was before.
Before what?
I saw who you really are.
Aww. He's a big dude with a big heart. Told you, man. We got a game. We got bullet points we have to hit here.
Wait till you try this. Like kissing the devil.
I don't think anybody wants to do that.
You charge extra for the douchiness?
We're back to the government we have with us here today.
We're with the GUD. Stands for get up, dickhead.
I love her.
Fuck you talking about shove?
That's what my report will say. We can arrest you right now. Or you can come with us. Have a conversation.
Want some dirty shit?
It is. But it looks like it worked.
I've seen money laundered through bars, massage parlors, even a petting zoo once, but this is some high-class shit, Darian.
Glad you appreciate it.
I do feel like an art gallery could be like a great way to launder some money, dude.
You commit 3 serious violent felonies and it's a mandatory life sentence. You already have 2 priors.
Looks like you're one short, so fuck you.
I'd fight you, but I'd never beat up someone who's handicapped. We tracked down the doctor who attested to your ailment. Seems you threatened him with violence if he didn't say that you had severe arthritis in both knees, also known as extortion.
God damn, they dug.
I didn't threaten that doctor. I asked him, and he did it.
Then I threatened him with loss of his medical license and a federal wire fraud charge since he emailed his affidavit.
That is, yeah, it's fine. Oh my God. I love it. The dirt, the plays. That's hilarious.
What kind of favor?
We got him.
Meet you at 10 a.m. with the cash, same place as last time. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Beck.
Ooh.
We good now? Get the fuck out of here.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we're not done, man.
Nothing turns up, you don't have anything to worry about. But any purchase orders, deposit slips, withdrawal receipts that don't trace back to crystal clear sources.
Wow.
You might want to call a lawyer.
God damn.
There's the face.
Oh my God. There's the cousin Rhonda face. God. She is something else, man. They make a dangerous pair.
What if Beck doesn't show? Quinn needs money. He'll make Beck show.
So all this is to get Beck out here for this meet. And now we'll leverage Beck knowing he's in a shitty situation and make him our inside guy. Okay.
Two was supposed to be working in L.A.
We set this whole thing up, so shut it, old man.
Oh, they took his ear.
Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
Hello, Mr. Beck. Reacher sent me.
That son of a bitch got my ear cut off.
No, you got your ear cut off.
Your boss, McCabe, he had taken over a business like yours in Chicago. As soon as he felt threatened, he killed the entire family that owned it, created a new identity, and disappeared. And he's about to do the same thing to you and your kid now.
How do I know you?
That I'm legit. PI in Chicago that he tried to kill, I'm her. He needs to know when and where the big buy is happening so he can take care of Quinn before Quinn takes care of you.
Look, I don't know anymore.
He won't tell you the new plan?
I brought 2 undercover feds into the house.
Oh yeah, he's lost all credibility at this point.
Party.
What party?
My birthday.
Well, you're going to get us an invite.
Now, if the feds are watching, something out of the ordinary, like pulling the plug at the last minute, is going to put them on alert.
He's right, but we can use that.
McCabe made my son play Russian roulette in front of me, so I can only imagine what he would do to Richard if he found out that I betrayed him.
You don't betray him, you don't have to imagine. You both know too much to be kept alive. Reacher is your last hope.
He's your Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Find out when and where the buyers are getting the guns and the woman Quinn's holding.
But the girl? I've got no clue where they're keeping her.
Reacher thought you did. His hands would be around your neck by now.
I'll spend the rest of my life in prison. But I need one thing to be clear. My son had nothing to do with any of this.
Aww.
He's clean.
Reacher knows. Your son has nothing to worry about.
Okay, there we go. We have it. At least a rough idea of where we're going with this. It kind of worked out. For now, at least. But we're going to have to get ourselves an invite to this party. Oh, hell. The last episode, hell, might be the party. Be a big old cover for Beck while all this shit happens. Doubt it would happen there simultaneously. I don't know. Oh? Finally going to see where they're keeping her, at least currently. Wow.
If it weren't so important to keep you all nice for the buyers, could have had you all to myself, use you up, then cut off all your pretty pieces.
Dude, fuck this guy, man.
Then dump you in the Riptide Light Chum when the fun's over. You got no idea how lucky you are you have red hair.
Yeah, she lucked the fuck out on that front. Which is weird to say considering the situation she's in, obviously. But if she didn't, she'd just, all those things he just said would have been true. You know, like at least now there's hope of saving her, you know?
So, we got a massive gun shipment going to one set of buyers.
He was like, yeah, they fucked.
My brother Joe once told me Homeland estimates there's a few hundred sleeper cells spread out across the U.S. at any given time.
Jesus Christ.
How many private planes will be coming in from Yemen today?
Any friends at the FAA?
I'll make some calls.
You told me Quinn was dead.
Small caliber bullet, cold water, bad luck.
I never met Cole, but I know how you felt about her.
I felt about her the same way I feel about you.
That's why he didn't want you involved.
These aren't counterfeiters in Margrave or ex-cops in New York. Quinn and his men are trained soldiers with a stockpile of badass guns that can rip us in half.
Yup.
Just wanted to say it out loud.
Because it's making you reconsider.
Because I want you to know I know the risks. I'd already tracked down Kostopoulos so I could find out where you were.
So when I called you to meet Beck.
My plane ticket to Portland was already booked.
Nice.
I'm sorry they came after you and got you.
I wonder how this plays out in the book considering she's not in it, you know? Oh, that's our Neagley. They protect each other.
I think Duffy should sit this one out.
Why?
I can always tell when you've got feelings for someone.
She needs you focused.
She's got her own reasons for being here.
And the old guy?
No knees, no back. All heart.
Aw.
So this is our team.
Yep. We had a stronger team last season, but this is some crazy shit we're getting into.
Richie.
Oh, hey, Dad. Well, I thought you were working today.
On the gun.
What'd you put under that cloth?
Nothing. I'm just cleaning up.
Are you hiding something from me?
Yes.
It looked an awful lot like a gun. And the last thing I need right now is my son doing something stupid.
Dad, wait.
That's a way to find out.
Got damaged here, but I fixed it.
I got it when I was 4. I'd run around the woods all day with this thing. Like a real Western hero. You were like that too when you were 4. You were the happiest kid. And then after your mom died, it just broke.
Happens, man.
Just realizing now that maybe that's why I've been such a son of a bitch. Such a bad father.
Yeah.
I was cruel, cold, distant. I did it on purpose, Richie.
To try to keep you away from all of it.
If losing a wonderful mother damaged you so much, maybe it wouldn't be so bad losing someone like me.
Oh, he made himself a bad guy to try to...
No one gets training on how to be a dad. Unless you get it from your own dad. I didn't.
Oh.
I just didn't want you to hurt after I was gone. Like you did when your mother passed.
Damn.
Instead of pushing you away, I should have pulled you closer to me. You're such a good person, Rich. You're everything that I ever wanted in a son.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, but I promise you, I'll never let them hurt you again. I love it.
That was such a beautiful moment, man.
The FAA check out?
On the money. The bars are moving.
Okay.
No one's curious about this person just sitting in this car watching this at the airfield, though. Him coming in and sitting in his own chair.
Just got off the horn with the storehouse. All's ready for the buy.
Head over there now and count inventory while my guys load the trucks.
But you still haven't told me where or when to send them out.
Salvage yard, 9 o'clock.
During the party?
There'll be time for cake with Richie after the buy.
Well, Richard will be at the movies.
My bargaining chip stays in this house at the party. You're not thinking of fucking me over, are you?
I'll make sure he stays here.
Attaboy. No.
Dude, he's so fucking disgusting, man.
Get the fuck out of my office.
I got the details from McCabe. The buy's happening at Bullhead Salvage Yard, outside of town, 9 p.m.
Who's willing to bet that that's bogus intel, knowing he can't trust him at this point? I hope not, but I also wouldn't be shocked given everything that's happened up until this point.
Bullhead Salvage.
We got some time. We should scout the location, figure out where we're gonna set up.
What's up?
Billy and I have been talking, and we think we should bring the ATF in on this.
They'll never let me take down Quinn. And that's the only reason I agreed to do any of this.
Quinn will face justice for what he's done.
Justice? He strung Cole up like a piece of meat and bled her out like livestock. I don't want justice. I want vengeance.
I'm
Fuck.
setting up a sit down with the ATF. You don't like it? Don't come.
Damn. Hearing him say vengeance, though, made me like that whole fan cast of him as Batman. I mean, I wasn't against it before, but hearing him say vengeance out loud, man, gave me a little bit of a tingle.
We wanted to bring the ATF in on this case with us.
You never should have been on it in the first place.
It's also a case you wouldn't even have without us serving up this bus to you like fries and a fucking Coke.
Observation only. No permission to engage.
Yes, sir.
Not all of Quinn's men will be there. And you are Reacher. Why not? The man behind this, Xavier Quinn, he was mine before he was yours. He got away over a decade ago, but I was promised I'd be the one to take him down now. I didn't promise you anything. You can hang out in the surveillance van with your DEA buddies. No. Fuck off.
All right, I will. I'll still be there.
He'll wait in the van with us.
No, he won't. Or all of this intel is botched and he won't be there and he'll be the only one able to fix all of this.
You're mad at me.
I'm mad Quinn's getting away with it.
They're gonna arrest him and he'll get what he deserves.
He'll get food, blanket, and a cot not much worse than this bed. That's more than he deserves.
You don't want anyone else to do it but you. You want to look him in the eyes the moment you know he's dying.
I want my cousin Rhonda moment.
Nice.
Well, my exact job at hand is Teresa. I can't let her become my Cole. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Then thank you.
We still got a decent little bit of this episode left, I believe. So I think all of this is not happening.
I'll meet you over there.
Why? You got somewhere more important to be?
Yeah, I gotta get dressed. It's my fucking birthday.
What a fucking birthday. Okay, it might end before all of that. We don't have that much left. Checking the runtime. What if the buy is actually happening here? Because didn't Quinn also say he wants to oversee the exchange personally, like every avenue of it? So he needs all of them here. I feel like that was a fake address to just test Beck. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
What? No, sometimes it just hits me how much you look like your mother. I gotta step out for a while.
What? The party's about to start. I guess we'll be showing up soon.
I have no choice.
Will you be okay?
It's the end of all this.
One way or the other.
9 o'clock. I want you to come back up to your room here and lock the door.
Yeah, okay.
I love you, son.
Touchy, but you're needed elsewhere.
This guy, man. Yeah, there's no way. No way.
That'll be the guns.
And Beck, and Quinn, and Teresa are almost home.
Or the episode's going to end before the fireworks kick off.
Where you going?
Getting some air.
That's because he's got plans of his own.
Are you shitting me? So this is how you do things, huh? You tell me what I want to hear, then you go to a gun shop and buy a sniper rifle when you say you're stepping out to get coffee?
It was a pawn shop.
You'll have feds on your ass the rest of your life. You'll have to bounce from town to town, always on the move, forever.
Well, that's...
Doesn't really affect me then, does it?
Nope, that's just the life he lives.
Now, unless you think you can get this gun out of my hands without killing me, step back.
Damn.
Boss?
The second this is over, you need to dump your phone SIM cards, wipe your servers, and delete anything that connects you to me for the past week. Because I'm about to do something I don't want you connected to.
Yep. Well, maybe.
Buyers are here. I gotta go. Peel off and do what I said.
What do you mean the buyers are here? I'm still following them right now.
Shit! Yeah, god damn it.
Black SUV just pulled up.
Whoever it is, it's not the buyers. Been on them since I left the hotel.
Oh, no! It was all a decoy! And Beck was roped in all unknowingly so.
We're headed to Beck's house.
It is at Beck's house, but without Beck being there.
Stay close to the compound in case they try to leave with Teresa.
I don't follow.
Quinn's not here. It's a trap.
Fuck! I mean, like, okay. Like, I just personally feel like there, after all these like exponential fuck ups of Beck's, there was no way Quinn was just gonna hand him that information, especially if he knew if he could get out of his situation, make some kind of deal or whatever, you know, like Beck, he can't trust Beck. He just knows that at this point. So I would, it does. I mean, fuck, I don't know. I was just going to say, like, it should have been a possibility, I feel like, for Neagley and for Richter to have considered that any intel Beck would have gotten could have been false. We didn't have any fallback set in place if it wasn't, other than the fact that Neagley was tailing the buyers, which is the only reason we found out that they were heading to a different location. Shit, so the ATF and all this has been set up and they are in the 100% wrong place. And Richie is all alone, his guys and the exchange and all of that back at the party. And it's that time of the evening. So can we get there before it happens, before the handoff? I don't know, dude. I love the way that we incorporated Neagley into this. Again, I haven't read the books, so I don't know how this all plays out, but I love the way they managed to kind of work her in and how we got this, obviously this backstory to this whole event that happened before she ever even met Reacher, and how that informs upon what happened with Dominique to how he treats Neagley, how they kind of, the bond, it's almost like what him and Dominique could have had. You know, that set the groundwork for everything that came afterwards and why he's so protective of her. But I love that goes both ways. He's like, I just need you to know how absurd this sounds because I need you to know that I know the stakes, that I know what we're up against, and I'm fine with that. I was like, I just didn't want you to get you involved. And it was like, the moment they came after you, I got involved. I was involved either way. They both look out for each other. They both take care of each other. Like, I love their dynamic. I love their chemistry. I love just their camaraderie, you know, more than everybody else on his unit previously did they kind of connect in this way that went above and beyond everybody else. And they still remain in contact to this day. You know, the fact that she already had booked her flight before he had kind of wrestled with the fact of involving her at all, she was already on her way because she was going to be on her way regardless. I love that because they've built that up, and in the show, I don't know how it is in the books, but in the show they built that relationship with them so strongly. It would be weird if she wasn't, with the way the show is structured things out. Like, you'd have to come up with a reason why she was kind of drawn up, and I love the way they kind of navigated all the different ways that they had her involved in this, breadcrumbing all these things together. The talks with Beck, the scene particularly with Beck and Richie, you know, that little heart-to-heart they had, that was actually got me kind of tearing up a little bit. I love that whole scene there because a lot is on the line at the moment, and there's a lot of regret flowing through his head. And, you know, they're heading into a very sticky situation. On top of all that, there's the Reacher and Duffy. They finally had their moment. They finally crossed that threshold together. He's like, I respect you. I like you professionally and personally. I got to do what I got to do. He is not getting this cushy whatever lifestyle in prison from his point of view compared to what he thinks he deserves. Kind of cushy, not like calling prison life cushy by any stretch, but like compared to what this man deserves, it is a walk in the park. And he's not going to let him walk away from here. He's not going to let anybody else take his prize away. That is his number one priority. And just because he understands Duffy's stance, like you said, it doesn't mean he agrees. He gets it. I get it. I can't, follow along. And I hope you get that. And I think she does. But like at the end of the day, it does put potentially Teresa at risk. So it's just this, the ramp up and the reveal towards the end that this was all just a set up to get them away from all of the stuff. Also, just them kind of getting into touch with the buyer, getting that intel, one of the guys they previously worked with before, and then getting the hand and leveraging him, getting the disinformation, and then setting up the meet with Beck. Oh my gosh. Again, the way they work through these problems is so much fun to see how they all kind of brainstorm. Like, what clues do they have? How can they work? And what lines are they willing to cross? Like the way they got that guy to flip earlier on, the guy they went out to LA for. We flipped your doctor. We got him to change his tune because we leveraged and threatened his license. The fact that Reacher and Duffy are willing to bend the law and hell, break it in a lot of ways to get things to come up their way. Because when they're playing a very dangerous game at this point, and lives are at stake, lives are on the line. So they're willing to do whatever it takes and play the dirty game against the people who are already playing the dirty game, Sometimes getting your hands dirty is the only way to kind of get through some of these situations, in this vigilante kind of way that they're kind of are at this point. But Duffy felt the right thing to do is right now, because all this is going on, to incorporate the ATF, who really kind of restricted at the end of the day everything they could do. And at the end of the day, it ended up being bad intel. I am still, again, like I said earlier, I'm kind of shocked that no one considered this could have been false information. To be fair, even if it was, it's not like we knew where anything else would go. And I don't think we could necessarily just covertly, we could, I guess, maybe not without really risking the operation, like setting up and posting up like covertly a whole contingent around Beck's estate. I'm not sure what the alternative would have been either way, but fantastic episode. This season, again, has been so good. And we definitely got our reason to why they're probably not going to end up together by the end of this. And we always kind of have some kind of separation between Reacher and his love interest throughout each season. This is his, this little, because I definitely couldn't see them kind of reconciling after that now that he's opted into this option. Anyway, awesome episode. Can't wait to see what happens in the finale. I hope Beck and Richie make it out, but I imagine Beck may not. I just hope Quinn gets what he deserves, man. That's all I hope. I'm Team Reacher as far as that goes. We need to see the light leave this fucker's eyes, man. That we do. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Many share your course, God, Roberto, Guillermo, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.